What's up, family? Welcome back to Truthville, USA. I am Q. So this Alvin Bragg case should immediately move to be a mistrial. This should be dismissed. It should be thrown out. And if it were anybody else, it would be thrown out. So the reason why I continue to harp on this trial and these trials is because no one else is doing it. The mainstream media is not doing it. And so you guys that want to see change, you're going to have to be the change. You guys are going to have to be the ones to share this information with other people, because people who consume media normally, they just turn on the boob tube and watch Fox News or whatever it might be, they're not getting the truth. They are getting whatever version of the story that the mainstream media wants to push. But let me tell you what happened. So they put one of the paralegals of an Alvin Bragg's office on the witness stand. Okay. Now, in doing this, they asked a series of questions. They asked about conversations that took place between Stormy Daniels' attorney, Keith Davidson, and Michael Cohen. And so Alvin Bragg's office submitted into evidence that there were calls that were made between Stormy Daniels and between Stormy Davis's lawyer, Keith Davidson, and between Michael Cohen. So they did that. But what the paralegal admitted to was an absolute crime, and that was that there were 3 pages of calls that were thrown out. Along with that, transcripts of these calls that were thrown away, that were destroyed by Alvin Bragg. Now, you please tell me that if the roles were reversed and we knew about some calls that Trump had, but that they destroyed 3 pages worth of evidence? How do you destroy 3 pages worth of evidence and expect that you're going to get a fair trial? Alvin Bragg should be immediately disbarred, and this case should be immediately thrown out. We're not even getting into the fact that there was no crime here. We're not even getting into the fact that several other attorneys, several other prosecutors looked at this case and said there's no case here. We're not even getting into the fact that Alvin Bragg ran on the fact that he was going to go after Trump. So we're not even getting into the selective prosecution of this thing. We're not getting into the fact that this is a political witch hunt and has to be considered a political witch hunt because Alvin Bragg ran on it as a campaign promise. So how can you say that this is not political when the entire premise of your campaign was doing exactly what you're doing? Finding a crime and going after Donald Trump. Oh yeah, and by the way, you didn't even go after Donald Trump until after he declared himself eligible or declared his campaign, that he was its intention to run for the president of the United States. Then you decide to find a way to extend what was already expired statute of limitations so that you could fit this in and go after him. You cannot change the law so that you can satisfy your electorate and fulfill a campaign promise. And you certainly cannot destroy evidence that could be beneficial to the accused. That's illegal. This case must be thrown out immediately. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Share this video. Please subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss a thing. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified as soon as these videos drop. Have a fantastic day. Be blessed.